So let's have a look at option 2 for Henry 2021 flexible budgeting question that can come up in part section 3. So it's saying purchase a machinery which would increase the plant's capacity by 15%. So that's going to be producing 115% in units. So it tells us here that capacity is at 100%. So if capacity is increased by 15%, then it's going to be 115%. So you have to find out how many units we're going to produce at that capacity while reducing fixed overheads, including administration, by 5%. So all our fixed overheads are going to go down by 5%. Our variable overheads will stay the same as they are in part 3 up here. So first of all, let's find out how many units we produce at 115%. So 95% is equal to 47,500. So 1% is equal to 47,500 divided by 95, and we know that should be 500 based on the previous working that we've done. So 115% is equal to 500 multiplied by 115. So 500 multiplied by 115, it's going to give us 575 or 57,500 units. So same again, we want to use marginal costing principle, so we're going to use sales less variable cost, which you know are made up of direct materials, they're made up of direct wages, made of production, overheads, made up of other overheads. That's going to give you a contribution. Then you're going less fixed costs. Fixed costs are made up of production overheads from part 1, other overheads from part A1 for production overheads, part A2 for other overheads, and then we've got our administration. And that's going to give us profit. So profit's at 20%. So our calculations then, so we're going to be producing 57,500 for direct materials. Going to be producing the same then for our direct wages, 57,500. 57,500 for other overheads, or for production overheads, and 57,500 for other overheads. Your production overheads, other overheads, administration for our fixed costs are going to be at 95%. Okay, so let's go find these figures to calculate. So we're going to look at, use the layout that we had for part A3. So we know direct materials, direct labour, production overheads, other overheads. We calculate those figures to be €5.50, €6.70, €5.40 and €5.25. Where did they come from? €4.40 came from part 1A when we separated the production overheads into fixed and variable elements. So that €5.40 was our variable cost per unit. Other overheads, €5.25, calculate as part of A2, separate other overhead costs into fixed and variable, so that's the variable cost. And then as part of part 3, we separate our direct materials, or we calculate our variable cost per unit for direct materials and direct labour. So there's videos done up on them if you want to have a look back at them. So €5.50 is going to be for the first one. So that's your direct materials. Our direct wages is not changing as well. So our direct wage is €6.70. So 57,500 multiplied by €6.70. Production overheads, €4.40. So 57,500 multiplied by €4.40. And then €5.25 for other overheads. So you're going to multiply that by €5.25. Now your production overheads. So production overheads are 8,000, so they're going to reduce by 5%, so it's 95%, multiply that by 8,000. Other overheads, 6,500, So they're reduced by 5% as well. And then your administration then is going to be 38,500. Now I'm multiplying, but there's different ways that you can calculate these. I multiply by 95%. You could take the 8,000, multiply by 5%, and that figure then take away from the 8,000. Different ways you do it, whichever way you calculate your percentages, you can do it that way. So let's find out the figures for these. So 57,500, multiply that by €5.50. 57,500, multiply that by €6.70. 57,500, multiply by €4.40. 7,500 and multiply that by €5.25. And then we're going to add these three up to get your total then for your variable costs. And then find the fixed overheads with the 5% reduction. So 95%, multiply that by 8,000. 95%, multiply that by 6,500. And 95% multiplied by that 38,500. And then we're going to add those three up to get your total fixed costs. So 50,350. So remember, profits at 20%, sales at 100%. So that means that these two figures must make up 80%. So your variable cost, which is 1,256,375, and your fixed cost, they must make up 100%. So 80% is equal to 1,250,6,375 plus your 50,350. So 1%. So 100% then is equal to 16,334 multiplied by 100. Okay, so remember, keep it to two places decimal if it's there. So you take your sales away from your variable cost. You take your variable costs, or your contribution then, away from your fixed overheads. Gives us 326,681.25 cents. That's how much of a profit you're going to make with option B. So then we compare the two, compare the profit you're going to make with option 1 and compare with the option 2 and see which one is the better of the two. So the profit we're going to make up here is 278,875. Profit we're going to make here is 326,681. So the better of the two options is option 2. So choose option 2 because the profit is 4,806.25 higher than option 1. So just took the two of them away from each other. Or you could just say what your profit is going to be. So option 1 then is the better of the two. So remember, we're going to calculate what is our units, or find out what is our units at that capacity. So the capacity is 115%. So we calculate it to be 575,000 units that are going to be produced. We use the variable cost that we've calculated in part A1, A2, and A3. Each of the €5.50, €6.70, €4.40, €5.25. We multiply them by the units to find out what is the variable cost per unit. And then for this one, for our fixed costs were reduced by 5%. So same again, we used the fixed costs that we had in part 3, 8,000, 6,500, 38,500. Make sure that you're using the figures that we've used in part 3 and not the figures that you used in option 1. And then 20% is your profit, 100% is your sales. So your total for your variable cost and the total for your fixed cost must make up 80%. So we use that then to calculate what is 100%. Sales, take away your variable cost, give you a contribution. Contribution, take away fixed cost, give you a profit. And that's part B, option 2, completed for Henry 2021 flexible budgeting question.